What's up, guys? It's MamaDeadHead, and I am back with another reaction to Fear the Walking Dead. Since clearly nothing is new, I guess I should just go ahead and jump into the reaction. No, there's an obvious change. My hair is blue. I'm enjoying it. I like it. It's different. I've only ever had blue in like the bottom of my hair, and I've done like purpley and pink. So why not this color? But yes, it is the mid-season premiere. I don't have it like ready to go and queued up, and I don't have anything around me to do that, but I believe it's called Channel 4. And I have seen, I can't remember if it was Talking Dead that said this or somewhere on social media, that this was going to be like a found footage type of episode. Either way, that sounds exciting to me. I really liked the little trailer that they had. I thought it was kind of cute, and I hope that this can be like a comical, like more light-hearted episode. I doubt it, but I hope. I think that would be nice. We need some of those because we've had some really, really intense moments. So, I mean, I think that, you know, the sarcasm and like humor that Sarah and Wendell bring is like always welcome. So if we have a decent amount of that in this episode, that would be great. But yeah, I guess we should go ahead and get this reaction started. Hopefully it is a mid-season premiere. Hopefully everyone lives. Hopefully everything's good. I was just like legitimately, I was just watching season 3 with a friend, and I was just looking at all the characters like, no one from these scenes is here anymore. So I need to see some of my babies on screen today for sure, because watching it, it was really nice to see how far the characters have come, but at the same time I was like, this is sad. I'm scared for what the future might hold, knowing how many characters have died. But okay, gonna be all for this intro. Sorry if it's a bit blurry. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, oh, it seems cleared out. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this started, guys.
Alone with that cat. This is better.
He's not just a cat.
It's like every morning, I just...
Having the skills. That's what being rich today is. And we sure as hell gonna spread it well.
Oh.
I had some caviar once. I thought it tasted like bacon.
I get that people don't trust us.
Can you really help me?
We haven't stopped since.
Oh my gosh, that's so good. Oh, this makes me happy. That's really cute. Yeah, I love the intros to the show. I know that I say that every time, but they are so good. They're just so good.
I wanted to make sure I wasn't the only one doing this. So... sorry.
Oh, get out on the other
I'm
side.
not used to being on this side of the camera. It's been a while. A long while. Like, back when there was a...
Keep it safe. Right, Skid Mike?
Kitty!
Still people out there want to get it.
Take a second time, but...
All
he just
right.
wanted the gas for himself. And the Dick Squad.
Imagine that.
But we got him good.
There you go, there's a box of stuff. I mean, come on.
Karma's a bitch, Logie.
Logie.
I mean...
I'm basically doing the polar opposite of what I used to do, and if I keep doing that for the rest of my life, well, I won't make up for everything that I did, but I'll know I did some good. And being on the road, I can find her.
Oh, I'm gonna cry. Ow, my heart. So pure. Oh, this reminds me of when Morgan was doing the same thing.
I think the change is good. That's what I needed.
Don't cry, don't cry. It's funny to like listen to, but I would be so annoyed. I mean, it's also good documentation of the future.
Actually, good people who watched it.
Tell me why you can't leave.
I haven't left the house since everything went bad. We have supplies, a septic system, and we even have a garden inside.
Oh my god.
It'd be helpful if you made a map of where those things are. You know, time to leave the first place I was holed up in.
No.
Why's that?
Just did.
You all don't need to put yourself down. Ben will be back soon.
I literally can't
I'm
handle
sure
any
he will.
Jenny and Dwayne
We're
talk.
gonna stay here all the same.
I mean, I guess like everything's okay because he said like Tess was like a big change.
You're showing Halo more.
Am I? At least not always.
I bet they've had some like really good moments.
You wanna put that down for a minute?
I've rolled very worse.
Oh no.
It was him. He's Tess's husband. Morgan! Morgan!
Okay, he survives, he survives. Don't freak out, don't freak out.
From me.
No.
I knew it from the moment I first talked to her.
Because of what happened to your orphans. Stay in the crater!
We're clear!
You're looking
Oh
for...
god, oh my god.
Shit.
He's alive. He's telling the story. He's fine. Why am I so...
God, don't come any closer. I don't want anybody else to get hurt. I'm here to do it.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Looks like this could take a while.
Please come out.
No. Everything found that wasn't him.
Sorry. Thank you.
I feel sick.
Could you? Yeah.
I literally know he lives because he's telling this fucking story and I feel sick.
Wait, that could trigger the fire pit. Yeah, it's this one.
They're all telling the story, right? Nobody dies?
Okay.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm so fucking worried she's gonna explode.
Use these.
Okay.
You're telling the story. He's fine. He's fine. I'm fine. We're fine. We're all fine.
Oh. Move.
How do you feel?
How do I feel?
Be right back when I go throw up. Oh my god, that was so terrible.
I didn't think she would come out. Sometimes you just can't say goodbye.
He couldn't save Ginny and Dwayne, but he saved this mother and son. That was rough.
We've been wanting to do it for a while.
He didn't think that everyone was bad.
They came.
He just thought that we should stay put. Try to survive where we were.
See, this one footage isn't hard to watch. Sometimes I find it really hard to watch, like super choppy, but this was done really good.
This is spicy, you monsters.
We have literally seen Dwight smile like 5 times in this show. We never got to see it in the other show.
You never know where help is going to come. It's been a long time since I lost them.
Oh, I can't.
I still haven't said goodbye. I think I need to, Al. But I just don't know how. I don't.
My second chance.
Being the man that my daughter would have been proud to call her dad.
Ending each day, knowing I've tried to make someone else's life better.
Making sure these stories aren't just interviews on tape.
Excuse me, where's Wendell's?
When everyone starts helping,
That's how we start helping everyone.
So if you're watching this, pick up a walkie.
Oh no.
Leave somebody some food. Do something.
Help us.
Help everyone.
It's gonna be a bad guy. Oh no. Oh, I thought it was all gonna be found footage. Oh, that was so nice. Oh no. I think he's good. I think he's just a survivor. This is part of the caravan. Oh, god damn it. Wait, so he's a bad guy?
That's what happens to your shoes when you walk 200 miles. That's what happens to your feet.
Okay. Fucking
You
good.
did walk more, man. Now we can't even make use of our own handiwork.
Wait, no, you saw the tape. You know he's bad.
Because you took our gas. I'm sure you can't follow us. Whoa.
You like him, but you steal his gas and leave him. Oh my god. Fuck. Really?
Got the front tire. It's not like.
I thought they shot him. Like, what the hell? He looks so familiar, but I can't place it. I don't know where I know him from. He's in something that I've watched. You said you're making more enemies, but you literally just gave them a person to be on their team, Logan. What are you doing? Alright guys, so that episode is over, and it is literally going to eat me alive until I figure out who that actor is. I even, like, normally I do my thoughts immediately, like I turn on the camera and immediately go, but I took like 10 minutes to try and like find, you know, find out who he is. And maybe it's said, like, in the credits and I just haven't seen it yet, but I feel like I know exactly who that is, and I don't understand. He just looks so incredibly familiar, like he's been on something. I don't know. That's literally gonna kill me until I figure it out. So this episode we learned that a little bit of time has passed, and they have gained more people. Tess and her son, obviously being extremely important to everyone and very much to Morgan. I mean, I guess it provides a bit of insight on why exactly on why exactly Morgan does what he does, but I mean, I already knew that. So that's not like news to me or anything. I rewatch the shows, well, I rewatch The Walking Dead pretty often, and I'm currently now going back for the first time in a bit with Fear, But I mean, like, I know Morgan. Morgan's, like, my favorite character in the Walking Dead universe, so I knew that. That's no shock to me. I mean, like, he still has trouble talking about them. And the fact that he's even talking about, like, saying goodbye, that's a massive thing. I wrote an article near the beginning of the season, whenever we first run into Grace and he has to take his wedding ring off, and I proposed that he wouldn't have to take it off for, like, a romantic interest, but that maybe he's saying, like, you know, that chapter of my life is closed. Like, the Walking Dead chapter of my life is closed, and I belong here at Fear, or something of the sort. And I still say that, I mean, pretty much holds true. Although, I mean, it doesn't look like he's going to take his ring off anytime soon. I think that, at the very least, he's going to wear it around his neck as, like, a nice reminder. Because I don't think that he looks back on that as, or, like, looks at his ring and thinks, like, I'm doing right by them. I think that it's a hard and, like, kind of sad thing. And I have absolutely no doubt, and I think I've said this before, that the whole thing that drives him is them. I mean, it's been an extremely long time, and, like, his loyalty to them hasn't wavered, and they're not even there. I mean, we've seen him bring it up a few times, but he just, I mean, he can't even say a lot about it. He can just say, like, the bigger details. And the only time he even said anything, like, more in depth was with Rick and Clear. I'm pretty sure. I think that, I mean, he said, like I said, he said, like, an overview of what's happened, but he hasn't actually, like, went into details like he was when he was, like, really lost. Maybe he told Eastman. I don't recall if he did. Seeing him and Alicia, cute. Seeing her stumble with the staff, kind of cute. I mean, we know Morgan went through the same kind of things. This was definitely more of a lighthearted episode. It more of like, here's the direction that we kind of want to go in, and we don't really know what it holds. And I think that that's, I mean, it's okay not to know what happens next, but to be focusing on themselves is nice. I kind of like the fact that they don't even know where to go. You know, like, if they're not helping people, like, what do we do? It just goes to show that it's not just, like, Morgan beating them into, like, helping people. It's really, like, they want it, and they don't even really know what they want for themselves. Like, so I think that, I don't know, I like it. I think that it's all nice. I like that Alicia has her own thing going. I'm interested to see who's leaving the notes. I know that it's, like, this big thing in our fandom right now, that it's Madison and she's still alive and she's gonna come back. I don't think that. And I honestly don't really hope for that either. I wasn't a Madison fan, but, I mean, with as much as they're reaching out, she would literally have to be avoiding them. The only thing that I would go for is she's the villain, because that's the only thing that really makes any sense. They've literally taken a plane to try and find people. So the fact that she hasn't reached out when, you know, they're clearly reaching out, it just, I mean, it doesn't say anything positive for the character, in my opinion. I don't know who it is. The quotes aren't exactly on point with what Madison was saying. I mean, for all we know, it could be people that were, like, at the stadium or around the stadium, or, you know, that know of them, and maybe some sayings that she had. I don't even know. They don't look new. It doesn't look like it's fresh paint on the trees or anything. It could be old. I mean, I did say that it could just be old from our OG characters, but obviously, since Alicia doesn't know who did them, it can't be her. Or anyone in the group where they would just tell her. Morgan looked like he took her letdown of his offer kind of hard, but was accepting of it. There was that bit of him crying in the trailer, so I'm still really worried about that. I hope that new guy joins the group, because he seems like a genuine guy. He seems like the type of guy that they would pick up, if that makes sense. One that's not totally into the idea and is still very worrisome about it. So it seems on brand for them. I think that he would fit in. Like I said at the end, Logan's like, you're just making more enemies, but he literally just betrayed like a random stranger and like handed them over to. This is like just another person to fight on there. I do not know what he's going for. I mean, I guess he has weapons and whatever, and he's pretty confident in it, but they didn't buy his shtick the first time around, and I certainly don't think it would take much to actually beat them a second time around, because they don't seem like the smartest bunch of people. Yeah, I think I'll just say that. I don't want to be like too rude on his part, but they don't seem exactly that bright, and they don't seem very loyal to each other. I think when a group is very loyal to each other, that's when you really have to worry, because you hurt one and like, you know, they're all gonna come after you. But like, they were even turning on Logan to try and find out like where all this stuff was, so I don't think that they're certainly not a strong group by any means. A group like that can like easily be torn apart. I mean, maybe one or two can be like really big threats, but I just personally don't see it myself. I think that it was a good premiere. It was pretty low-key, but I don't really mind that, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, just going back and rewatching season 3, I see how much that everyone's been through, or like the OGs, and I'm like cool with like kind of being like not a lot going on for a bit. I mean, this is still a lot. They crashed a plane. There's radioactive walkers. I mean, I don't think that there needs to be like a big, like, earth-shattering death. And if it is, just don't be one of the 3 OG characters. Like, a lot of people still watch for them, so can we please just hold on to them? I don't know what I would do if, like, one of the main 3 were to go. Now, I'm still not incredibly fond of Alicia, but I know what that would do to, like, the fan base as a whole, and I don't want that to happen. And plus, like, she's not the worst character in the world. She's just annoying me sometimes, so I don't want to see her go. And I certainly don't want to see the reactions of Shannon and Luciana if she were. Or Morgan, since, you know, he's mentoring her right now. But this is a very long outro. I do apologize. But, yeah, that's gonna be all for this reaction. Comment down below, what did you think about this? What do you think is going to happen in the future? Who do you think's leaving the messages on the trees? Do you think that they're gonna be able to withstand like a full-on attack if that were to happen? And I know there's still some characters that we haven't met yet, and they kind of seem like bad guys from the trailer. One seems like maybe a good guy, and one seems like a bad guy. So I guess we'll see. I'm excited for next week. But yeah, that's gonna be all for this reaction. Thank you guys so much for watching. Me, Strand, and Morgan, I appreciate you watching. It's gonna be all for this reaction. Like I always say, think positive thoughts and send positive vibes. Bye guys.